Okay, I'm back. Uh,
There we go.
yeah,
Part four.
so that's just basically how it went. And right now, the big thing is 4chan.
Yeah.
Uh, and some after like the second day, 4chan had given the most money, and I was just like, okay, let's
I,
thank them for that.
I
Um,
actually in one thread I posted the twit longer that you posted. It got around 20 replies.
that's good to hear.
Yeah, and a lot of them were saying, "Damn," and we're excited for this actually.
Well, it's just I don't like my thing is like as I wrote about it, I think it's much easier to convince men, like, because it's a male dominated industry, to be more
Yeah.
interested in women's work if you show their work to be really great and you don't only concentrate on how the industry has oppressed them. And it's like,
Yeah.
I am totally, if I'm invited to a panel, I can talk about that, but I'll talk about it in like there's an MIT book called like it's the Clubhouse. It talks about how to get women into computer science, and it
Yeah.
just talks about what you can do to get women into computer science, and like that's how I want to frame the conversation. And it's like
So, yeah.
this like one of the good examples is like women parents like they let their male children like do more things. They let them run further, and like have more independence than women. And like no matter what, a woman, if you're learning how to computer program, you have to spend time on the internet alone, probably
Yeah.
on a couple forums that are stupid. And it's like parents won't are so concerned about their daughters that they won't let them do that. And my issue is like you are actively hurting your child's future later. And
Exactly. Yeah.
and it's just this is kind of what you need to do. And I can go on that book for a really long period of time about what you can do, but like one of the examples is like men as they get smarter they get dumber. To
Oh yeah.
and to explain this, it's like when you have guys in computer science, they're literally like their entire life is the computer. It's like I they go to school to work on the computer, they go home to play on the computer, and it's like that's their whole life. And when you have
It's a
women
vicious cycle. Yeah.
and when you have women in computer science, they're often doing it for like all of these really good reasons. Like they want to
Yeah.
change the world, or they're seeing it as a good employment thing. They see all the options. They see it as a way of like advancing all of these really great things. And it's like men are just like, I like computers and they're awesome. So I,
Yeah.
so I don't think that the men, I don't I don't I want to say in that way the men are actually getting the shorter end of the stick. It's just the problem is that kind of focus helps so much. Like
Yeah.
if you're a woman and you're doing it for all these other reasons, and somebody gives you like somebody insults you, or somebody makes you feel like you don't belong there, you're much more likely to believe it than if you tell a man who's like so obsessed with computers that it's just like, what? You said something? Screw you! Like,
Yeah.
I'm compiling this, and like, but these are the actual issues that people are facing, and we just again, it doesn't seem like such a weird message. Like, but there
Yeah.
are people who are just interested in creating that message or creating that being the only discussion point.
Yeah.
And I think there's room for both. Like,
I agree.
that's it.